Actually, hold up. You'll get this later at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still nervous. I haven't recorded in like months ever since I graduated college, so like let's just see where this goes. Oh my gosh, this is psyching me out. Oh my gosh, I haven't filmed in so long. Okay. For those of you that are new to this channel, my name is Joselito, but you call me Joselitty. My mom says hi, and let's get back to it. I'm like thinking of so many intros right now, and it's honestly giving me a panic attack. I don't know, yeah. I just graduated from a 4-year university, and then COVID happened in the middle of that, so I felt like I didn't even learn anything at all. I mean, like, I learned some parts. Hold it up. Oh, no, what are you doing? You see this guy? Look at this guy. Oh. The majority of learning was like done online, and that our professors were literally in vacation sending us videos to watch, completing forum boards? Discussion posts, yes, discussion boards, yes. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel kind of lost right now, I'm not gonna lie. I've been told my entire life that, you know, once you go to college, you'll find your degree and your passion, you'll get it, and then once you're done with college, you'll get your job, your full-time job, and then bam, that's life, that's it, that's everything. I'm only 22, I'm still young, man, and I can't really see it as that's about it. And also, I just feel like I have like a lot of other interests and other things I want to try in mind that, like, I don't know, man, life's limitless. Like, I don't want to focus on just one thing in my life, or rather, I'd like to kind of try out different things in my 20s and then primarily focus on one thing. I don't know, I'm just But hey, we're gonna have a conversation about that, so buckle up. I became an adult. It's weird. I never thought this day would come, and I'm not meaning it in like a morbid way. It's just that the concept of graduating college is embedded with the cultural zeitgeist of what it means to become successful in life. When we were kids, our minds were implanted with this whole structure of you gotta get good grades to go to middle school, and then get good grades to go to high school, and then get good grades to go to college, and then you attend college, then you graduate college, and then you get a job, and then you move out, and then you meet someone, and then you fuck them, and then you marry them. Well, not exclusively in that order, but life happens, you know? And yet the weeks that led up to graduation, I didn't think about that structure. Just sitting there, at Prudential Center, waiting for my name to be called up on stage. I have to pee. What?
I dare you to pee on stage.
I reflected on the past 4 years of college, the freedom, the late night talks, the mental stress, the parties, but ultimately, the discovery of myself. I discovered so many ways I could express myself, whether it was through fashion, or photography, filmmaking, and even had a nuanced conversation with someone. I feel like nowadays I always ask my friends, like, how are you? And I tell them, no, I don't want that bullshit like, oh, I'm fine, thank you. Just like, you know, like, how are you, you know? If you're comfortable telling me and sharing me how you feel, let me know at your own pace. Because I genuinely want to know how are you and like what's up with you. Because so much terrible bullshit happens in the world today that like, it'd be really nice if you ask someone, yo, like, how are you? There were lessons I learned from my peers about what I'm capable of and what my limits are. And I observed the friends that stayed and or went, and even more of the friends that are gone. I felt like up until this point, my entire life has culminated to this moment. Yes, my siblings in Christ. Graduating college was my Avengers Endgame. And then the summer I had was like Spider-Man No Way Home. It was like fun, nostalgic. And now this phase of my life is like the MCU phase 4. There's some cool and quirky moments, but there's also a lot of mundane and just really just mediocre moments as well. During undergrad, I met numerous people outside of school that found their purpose and their success without even having attended college. I didn't grow spiteful though. Like, if anything, I kind of just expressed my admiration for them, and I was like, how did you do that? Like, what did you do? Like, what are the paths you took? It fucking dumbfounded me. It destroyed the implanted concept in my head of how my life should be mapped up. It should be going like this, and that. But honestly, part of the beauty of meeting these individuals was that I realized that in life, nothing's ever certain. And that's when I realized that a lot of people just improvise, and that's okay. But again, you know, freshman 18-year-old me was just like, huh? Like, what? Like, you didn't go to college and yet you're doing this cool company? You're enjoying what you love and all that stuff? Freshman year me had a very straightforward point of view. Go to college, graduate, get that degree, get a full-time job. That's it. I learned a lot, honestly. Hey y'all, so it's me from the future. Right now, past me is rambling. What he's saying is that he realized that you don't have to attend a four-year university to make sense of life. To make sense of life, you just simply have to live it and take chances. And that's what's both terrifying and beautiful about life. You know, it is all about taking chances, taking positive risks, and just doing what's best for you. I wish I could go back in time and tell all those wonderful people that I met that, like, you know, thank you for showing me that, like, there isn't a set system in life. Things just kind of happen sometimes, and it's up to us, the individual, to do what makes us happy, because that is what living life is all about, right? Achieving the highest human happiness and doing the highest human good. By the way, shout out to my boy Aristotle, because I've been reading the Nicomachean Ethics, and oh my goodness, it's kind of hard to read. Like, there's so much, like, philosophy. But yeah, you know, in this, you know, Aristotle argues that happiness consists in activity of the soul in accordance with virtue. And like, I've attended school for like 18 years of my life. So now I have to like figure out what the fuck am I gonna do next? But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. College is a money-making machine. At some point during my senior year, when I got back on campus, I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, like, I don't know, should I have, I don't know, not attended college or whatever? But I come from an Asian household, so not attending college was never gonna be an option. I thought about that one scene from Good Will Hunting where like Matt Damon's character was talking about how he could easily learn everything from a library instead of going to college. And then I realized that, again, I was psyching myself out for no fucking reason. And also another factor as to why I psych myself out is social media. I love it, I hate it, everything. I get so many video ideas, photography ideas, style tips, but then I see people living luxurious lives in international countries, and I was just like, what? How did you do that? How do you even make bread? Like, where did your money come from, bro? It's just that you, yes, you. Do you ever have moments where you just have lingering questions in your mind that you don't know how to phrase them or even answer them? Lingering questions about life or something. I felt like that then. I still feel like that now. Little questions such as, oh, you know, when am I gonna find like my full-time job? I'm Filipino who never majored in nursing, but I have a mom who was a nurse, so like I gotta fucking find a job quick. And to expand on that, as a Filipino American especially, you're taught that, oh, college is necessary, become a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, a health practitioner, anything involving in medical or STEM fields. But I didn't choose to do any of that. Instead, I chose communications. And that, honestly, if money weren't an issue, I would just travel around the world and just make a bunch of short films. I mean, I'll do it eventually. I mentioned this before, but I regretted not filming YouTube videos when I was in high school. Especially regretted not filming during my college experience. But then again, the pandemic happened in the middle, and it was a multitude of factors, really. It was mainly myself, you know, doubting me. Fear, rejection, self-sabotage, self-loathing perhaps. This is gonna sound a bit negative, but I think I thought I was too sluggishly incompetent to become a content creator. And I really hate that, being my worst enemy. But if there's any lesson I could take away from in the past 4 years, in graduating college and learning how to navigate young adulthood, I learned the virtue of respecting myself and the patience of accepting who I am at this current moment. And not dwelling too much on the past or thinking about who I'll become or what I'll do or who I'll be in the future, but just accepting myself in the now and realizing, let's do it.